think we're live. Good afternoon, good people of the world. Good my afternoon. It's Wednesday again. It's September. We're here. I think that the Facebook is actually working this week. So yeah, say hello on the Facebook just to like 100% confirm it. We've got a very special guest today, Thanya Iyer from right here in Montreal. I'm going to play two songs to begin with before we get to that. Let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'm going to play one called Go On to begin with. You've heard enough of this now to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the horns of this off and left them as an offering in the culvert. Blithely pick out your words and won't change them no matter what the fashion. Clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't hide it. Go on, don't hide it. Go on, don't tell me you would to know by now. Lost in your jewels, your sense chewed out. Don't tell me you would to know by now. Lost in it all, you sang cool round. You've heard enough of this now. That was Go On. Let me know where you're watching from. I see a little bit of Buffalo, a little bit of Mainz, a little bit of Burnley General. Don't know if I can share the news. Let me know if I can share the news. Polynome. But yeah, it's lovely to be back here. I'm very, very glad that Facebook is actually working. Please share the video if you like it, even if you don't. You know, gets it around. I'm going to play a new one. I'm going to try and do a new one every week. So you can hold me to that. Like, I don't know, just be angry at me if the things don't happen. But this is like very, very, very new. So going to be flying by the old seat of the pants a little bit. It's called Dusty for the moment. So yeah, one more and then going to introduce our very special guest. Yeah. Bless those that don't even try to leave the room before the coming night. Drawn to curtains tonight, regret dust in my eye, a breeze in the night. You don't have to try. Blissed out, forget about the day, the joy that was absent all along. Believe us when we say we know our needs. Believe us if you're stumbling in the weeds. Solace in the light, a dust in my eye, a breeze in the night. You don't have to try. Sure, the storm surely comes, obliged to make do with what you've done. Believe us when we say we know our needs. Believe us if you're stumbling through the weeds. Solace in the light, the dust in my eyes, a breeze in the night. You don't have to try. That's Dusty. Dusty for the moment. Yeah. No news yet. Burnley General is the hospital in Burnley, and there may be somebody on the way there, a new person arriving there before too long. It was where I was born. And there might be a new little crab tree coming pretty soon. So yeah, obviously Polynome, which is my brother. If there's any news, let us know. Anyway, enough of that. I think it's time to introduce a very special guest today, joined by a lovely friend of ours. Also, it's Thanya Iyer from right here in Montreal. Tanya, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm marvelous, thank you. Yes. I don't know.
A new little crab tree.
A new little crab tree coming soon to a world near you. It's pretty exciting.
So exciting.
Pretty exciting. I mean, it's been 9 months coming. But yeah, and he's on the way soon. Hello. People are saying hello to you also.
Hello, everyone.
Tanya says hello. I made a little button so I can post chat things in the comment just by pressing the button. So I'm going to press that button and it says fire away if you have questions or requests for Tim or our guest. So yeah, people please do put your requests and questions in the comments, and I will pass them on to Tanya and Pompey. Thanya Iyer is Thanya Iyer, but Thanya Iyer is also Thanya Iyer plus Pompey, and sometimes Danielle Jelina. And
yes.
Some other folks as well. But we had you on at some point last year, and it's amazing to have you back, and it's lovely to have you with Pompey on the old bass. Pompey, who has also been a guest on these here airwaves. Yeah, welcome back.
It's good to be back. It's great. This is the most iconic, epic live stream of all time, because you've really been
epic.
Keeping it going, and it's such a beautiful community that's been going on here.
You hear that? You hear that, people? You hear that, the people in the comments? Karen and Michael and Karina, you're beautiful.
You're beautiful.
You're so beautiful. It is true. It does make me very happy that all of these people come, and you often sort of pop up in the chat as well, which is really lovely to see. And I mean, I'm going to ask you what you've been up to for the sake of the viewers. I have seen you recently. You delivered your lovely Kind record, which is hiding in the corner right there, so that we could display it on the stream right here. But for the benefit of the people watching, what have you been up to the last little bit?
What have we been up to?
Putting you on the spot.
we've been working on some new music. We're recording some strings and winds next week for
Oh
a new
my
EP.
God. So exciting.
And Pompey's been doing a whole solo album that I really love. Yeah, working on new music. I'm studying music therapy. Just started a master's degree. So fun.
So not much.
Hard.
Not doing very much.
Huh?
You're keeping busy. You're keeping busy. Yeah. Would you like to play as a song? I like in this situation. I'm kind of like you're talking about new songs. I'm like, are you gonna play as a new song at some point? But then I'm like, I don't want to put you on the spot because I know what that's like. But if you do want to do that at some point, then everyone's gonna be excited about it.
Okay.
But play any song.
We're gonna play any song. And this any old song is called I Forget to Drink Water. And it's on our album, Kind.
The people have spoken. Beautiful. I took you giving me the kind of like the eye signal there that the song was done. I hope that was not premature.
It was perfect. You're perfect.
Thank you. We're getting a lot of purple and other coloured love hearts happening here. So
Purple love hearts.
purple love hearts. Abby's in love. She says.
Love hearts back at everyone.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That's my favorite from the new record. People should really listen to it. Look, and it's beautiful.
Check it out.
Look at this thing. It's so gorgy, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's on Bandcamp and out in the world. And it really is. It's like one of my favorite kind of headphone listens. It's like the kind of music that like tickles your brain. There's all kinds of like little. I don't know if
Thanks, T.
ASMR is quite the right word. It's not that sort of thing, I don't think, but like, I don't know. Definitely, yeah. Beautiful brain stimulating noises.
I've heard some ASMR vibes. It wasn't explicitly what we were going for,
Yeah.
but if it works for some people,
Yeah.
we're happy about that.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy about it. I should say the housekeeping note. If anybody wants to support, there is a donation link in the video description for PayPal or Interac if you're here in Canada, or credit card. 50% of the donations every week go to the guests, and thanks to everyone who donates regularly. It makes this thing possible that's been going for a year and a half. And gets to bring Tanya and Pompey back to the world to play for you. It's Pompey. It's Pompey. We got to spend a bit of time together 2 years ago on tour in Europe. So it's been it's 2 years. That was like the last big musical thing that I got to do before everything closed down again. But it was such a delight, and I hope that we can do it again at some point. One day. Are you playing for Pop Montreal?
We are playing.
For the folks in Montreal.
We're playing September 25th at 6 p.m. At this cool, it's like Entrepôt 77, this like cool building that got burnt down, but now it's just like the form of the building.
Yeah, like a kind of like metal skeleton of a structure, and it's like you can go inside it, but you're like you can go inside. But it's, yeah, I mean, it just people imagine this music outside with like the wind and the trees that are, you know, turning their beautiful autumn colors, and like the big overpass that's around there as well, and like all the kind of like industrial vibes that are quite beautiful in my opinion around there. So get your is it sold out, or are there tickets still left?
I feel like there's tickets left.
Okay, so people in Montreal, 25th of September at Entrepot 77. Is that what you said? Or Cabane? Is it Cabane, or did I make that up as well? Doesn't matter. Go on the Pop Montreal website. Would you like to play us another song?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play a really old song from our first album called Can We Be Still?
Can We Be Still by Thanya Iyer.
From the start, we're raining from sunlight to dark. Can we be still? I'm looking forever for that peace. You'll find it alone, alone. Can we be still? I'm looking forever.
Woo, 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 woo. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was from the first record, did you say?
Yeah, the first album.
Deep cuts. And we can hear like the ambiance of Montreal through your window. I think there was this like some.
Is that us?
What is that?
Is it my fault? Oh
Is it-
yeah, it's this pedal.
Oh, I thought it was like a truck or something. There's so much like off-screen magic happening there.
Yeah.
You just never know.
We'll
Like,
never
it's like
know
a-
what's going on.
You need like a pedal cam.
Pedal cam, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next time, that's the challenge. Next time you need a pedal cam.
Next time.
Yeah.
Season 3.
I mean,
cam.
I totally am guilty of having a bunch of stuff down here that no one can see that's making things happen. But I don't know. Let us know in the comments if that's a problem for you. Do you want to see exactly what's happening all the time, or do you just want to like let the music carry you away, forget about it all? We could just do this with like no image at all, right? Like, could just be like radio, but on YouTube. Maybe. No.
Yeah. Let's say yes.
Okay, we're saying yes. We're saying yes. You mentioned a little bit ago that Pompey has been working on some stuff, and would you like to talk about that a little bit, Pompey? Because you've been a guest on this show before. We've heard your music, but you've got an album. It's not out yet, right? There's a couple of tracks up on Spotify when I checked the other day.
Yeah. It's not out yet, but there are a couple tracks up on Spotify. When Tim checked the other day,
Featuring me.
featuring
Tanya.
Um,
Pompey. Look it up, people.
yeah, like the
Like Portsmouth United.
Yeah, exactly.
Portsmouth Football Club in the UK.
It makes me completely ungoogleable.
Yeah. Pompey has nothing to do with your name or the football club nickname,
No.
but it is your name.
Yeah.
As long as I've known you, it's been Pompey.
Yeah.
Pompey. Look it up, people. And you were talking about recording new stuff as well yourself, Tanya. The string arrangements, that was for your own upcoming releases.
Yeah. So we got together back in April to record some bed tracks for a new EP.
Okay.
And I've always wanted to like work with like string players and like arrange things and like develop that side of the voice, because I guess we're used to just like doing lots of improvisation, which I also love. But yeah, took a first stab at like writing some string parts. Do you want to check it after the show?
I want to check it when it's done. I don't know. I want to.
I want you.
You're
to
gonna.
give
I'm
me
sure
feedback and say
you're
it's
nailing
great.
it.
But yeah, so we're gonna do some recordings next week at a church in Montreal.
So not Daniel's church, a different church.
Yeah, a closer church.
Okay, only churches. We only record in churches in Montreal.
That's it.
But
All the
yeah,
churches are
but
recording studios now.
but Daniel, your drummer, lives out in a church, right? In like just outside of the city. Is that, am I understanding
Yeah.
correctly? He like lives in the basement of the church, then you go and like record there and go swimming in the river. It's just like
That's true.
living the dream.
Except he doesn't live in the basement because it's kind of cold there, right? It's like,
Yeah. He lives in whichever part of the church is most comfortable.
depending
for the
on
season.
depending on the time of year,
Yeah.
where he's going to be warmest or coolest.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to play us one more piece?
yeah. We'll play a new tune that won't be on the EP that we're gonna release, but will be on something else that we'll put out.
We'll hear it one day.
Yeah, one day. am here now. In my body, let me be free. We'll find a way to let the sky fall. Let our hearts heal. Find a way through. I am here too. Here to listen. Here to love you. Here to be still. We'll find a way All my mornings are with you. Letting go of all regret. Wishing for a different view. Moving with the passing wave. In the middle of the night. Find a way to take the heat. Get darkness easy. What it is we really need. I am here now. In my body, let me be free. We'll find a way to.
Magnificent. So beautiful. There was a question there? An almost question to Pompey. I thought I interrupted with my
Oh wait,
my applause
did you
and
have a
my
question
chatter.
for Pompey? No.
Not right then. I thought you did.
Oh,
I thought I
said,
was
we did
interrupting.
it.
You did it. You it was a statement, not a question. You really did it. You really did
I
it.
agree.
this time.
Does anyone have any questions for Pompey?
Yeah, if anybody in the who's watching on the Facebook or the YouTube or the Twitch has a question for Pompey, please put it in the chat. Obs. That was so beautiful. I love that song. So that's not going to be on the EP, and if not, can I ask why?
Because it's gonna be on the album.
Oh.
Coming soon. Sequel.
So that's all recorded and like ready to go, or that's the next bit.
There is a version of that song online somewhere. But it will come. Another version will come soon.
Keep your eyes peeled, people. Thanya Iyer here. I think the information is correct on the YouTube video. I put the link to Tanya's music there, and I messed it up on Facebook, but I'll go in and I'll change it afterwards. I left the link from last week because I'm a moron. But Thanya Iyer, which I will pop up on the screen right there. So you just Google it. Google Tanya, because you need to listen to the music. And I'll put it... there's already a track from Tanya's last record on the Spotify playlist that I have of all of the guests that's also in the video description. But that was really beautiful. Thank you so much for coming back and regaling us with your... Do you regale people with music, or do you only regale people with stories? You don't have to know the answer, because I don't. This is maybe a question for all the people in the world.
Maybe a question for the audience. Thanks, Tim.
Like, let's move along. Okay. Yeah, it's been a treat. Thank you so much for joining, Thanya Iyer and Pompey. Give me some yellow hands, please, people in the comments, and little hearty hands, all of that stuff. But yeah, I'll see you soon, I hope. I'm going to try and make it to the Pop Montreal show, but I know that these things are limited capacity, so we're going to see if it's possible. But yeah, it's been a treat. Thank you so much. Say goodbye, everyone. I'm going to play some more music, but we're going to say goodbye to Tanya and Pompey now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was Tanya and Pompey right here in Montreal. Wasn't that incredible? Oh, you even did like the hands making the heart. Good work. Magic. I'm going to play a few more songs. I'm going to play one from the last record. Doubly the last record, because I did a Spanish version of it that got released as an EP last year. It's called Todos Sabemos, All We Know. Yeah, and if you have any requests for other things you want to hear, put them in the chat, please. Thank you. Esto lo sabemos. That's for you, Sydney. We have guests for those people who don't, who this is a new experience for. We do this every Wednesday, same time, 3 p.m. in Montreal, 8 p.m. in the UK, 9 p.m. Central Europe. Other times, all of the other time zones of the world are also covered. But every week we have different guests, and it was the incredible Thanya Iyer and Pompey today. Next week, our guest is in the chat, actually. One and only Mr. Sidney Smith, the man who made the artwork he's made it for a few of my records. Is that a good shot? There you go. Look at that. He made that. That's like, there's no photoshopping that. That's a thing that he made and took a photo of. It's ridiculous. But since working on album on artwork and posters and things like that, he's moved much more fully into illustration, and it just blows my mind, the stuff that he makes. It's like, it's so incredible. Here's a little sample from his website. Like, just, I mean, look at this. Like, the light, the light that he kind of creates with his tools. I'm not even really sure. Watercolors? Somebody tell me. Tell me. It's amazing. It's incredible. Like, the light, just the atmosphere of it. So he's gonna tell us a little bit about his process, gives a studio tour, and I think maybe he's gonna like do a little like a live little workshop thing. Is that true, Sydney? Are we gonna do that? Is that even possible? Are we gonna be able to make that work? Let us know in the chat. But he's magic. He's like, what he does is just incredible. So tune in for that. Set a reminder. Subscribe to the YouTube page and like the Facebook page and the Twitch page or whatever if you like what's going on, and then you won't miss it. But that's Sydney Smith next Wednesday, 3 p.m. We're gonna do a little bit of art because it's a visual medium. This is a visual medium. I'm gonna play another song now because that's what we're here for, basically. This is one we were playing on tour when Tanya and Pompey were on the tour. It's called Shapes, and it's one of my favorites. And it's about getting yourself all tangled up, kind of mentally, emotionally, I guess, but then sort of laying that at someone else's feet, putting the blame on someone else. It's going to be a treat, Sydney. I can't wait. And there's a Spanish version of this one, but you're getting the English one. Soz. Can't get out of. You pull me into shapes I can't get out of. I can't get out of. can't get out of. I can't get out of. You pull me into shapes I can't get out of. I can't get out of. That was Shapes. That's for Tanya and Pomp. Thank you so much. Sydney says, we will have a great time. We will have a great time. It's very true. I'm going to do 2 more. So if there's anything you want to hear, get it in the comments now before it's too late. I see that Georg is watching. Hi, Georg. I'm going to be in Germany, Georg. I'm not playing Mainz this time, but Cologne maybe is the closest. Perhaps. The tour dates are going to be, I'm going to post those in the credits at the very end. But going to be in the UK and Germany in November. So make sure you get your tickets and come out to see me if you want to. UK stuff is with The Burning Hell and Germany with Ben Kaplan. Burning Hell have been guests on this show twice. And we're going to get Ben in at some point for his debut. I'm going to play Once. This is for Wan Yu, who watches from Taiwan, which is quite the commitment because it's like 3 in the morning there right now. Soft exhaust seeps, chill makes you creep. The tide will decipher all. And steps ring sweet, and concrete feet. A purpose that follows the falls. Fight that need to go by feel. voices that count will call that you're back on the right side now. It burns through the middle, but you stick to the sides and crawl up the right shore of the arm. But drained of all experience, you're crashing lines again. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. When faith is lost, all signs of you are gone. But the worst of it, you won't fight it alone. As alone as you'd like, when drained of all experience, you're crashing lines again. You speak so much of cowardice, stay silent just the same. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. Once you didn't know, once you didn't know, once you didn't know. That was Once for all of y'all. I'm going to finish off with a cover here. This is a track by an artist called The Weather Station. I released it on my EP All We Know a few years ago. I did a cover of it. I just think it's like an incredible song. It's called What Am I Gonna Do with Everything I Know? The longest title ever. It's difficult, like doing your graphic design. You've got to fit that title onto the CD. But you know, the magic, the all the information you need about the song is in that title, which is quite useful. You know, it's not like some like weird abstract thing that's like, what is this song about? So every week there's somebody that asks me if they can watch this show after the fact. So basically the link that you're on now, whether it's Twitch or Facebook or YouTube, that same link will still work for the show afterwards. You can rewind and watch from the start if you missed any of it, and it's going to stay up for at least 2 months after the stream. So if you ever, if you've not seen the whole of this thing and you want to go back and watch it, or you just miss one entirely, you can always come and watch it, and there's a bunch of things from the archives as well. So make sure you dig in if you want to. This is the weather station. matter how much, there's always more of it. And a tender touch cleared all of it. You said nothing, I said nothing, we did nothing at all. Like a maple key, graceful in mid-fall. But what am I gonna do with everything I know? What am I gonna do with everything I know? You said it out in letters, the work in my fingers, but now I can't remember what I touched. You throw out all the water for the want of a cup, as though it didn't matter if it could be drunk. But what am I gonna do with everything I know? What are you gonna do with everything you know? I was staring at you, it felt like staring out the window. It all becomes true if we say so. That was the weather station. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. In the YouTube and the Facebook video description, there's a list of all the upcoming guests. Cedric Noel, who has been in the chat today, is going to be coming up in a few weeks' time. We got Sydney Smith next week, the visual artist, and then Tanya Davis is the week after. But you can keep an eye on whoever else is coming up in the video description. It's been a treat. It always is. Thanks again so much to Tanya. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess I'll see you next time, unless there's any final business. You're not going to have time to tell me if there's any final business anyway. I'm just going to say goodbye. Bye-bye.